Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? Have you heard this phrase before? In a famous fairy tale, perhaps? If you guess Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, you're absolutely correct. But do you ever wonder what happens after? Do they have children? Well, yes. That's what I'm talking about in this storybook anyway. Hello, my name is Sree and I'm from Sktm. And today I would like to introduce you to the storybook of legends. Before I start telling you the story, let me tell you the description first. This book was written by none other than the New York Times best-selling author and my favorite author personally, Sharranyah, and was illustrated beautifully by Antonio Javier Caparo. I really like the front page. It's the two main characters, Raven Queen and Applewhite, in front of their school, Ever After High. I also like the hardcover books that make it look like diaries and the extra magic that was added, like the school logos, the insignias, and all the other funny doodles in each chapter. This book is an eye-catching pulling factor that for someone to buy. I would like to prove the saying, never judge a book by its cover, wrong, because in this book you can definitely judge it by its cover. Beautiful. This book weighs half a kilogram, so it's not too heavy if you want to bring it on a plane, a road trip, or anywhere. And with its 306 pages, it can keep you company for hours and hours long. Well, at least it did for me. Okay, that's enough. Time for the story. Did you know there are several fairy tale franchises that portray the legendary characters as mothers? One of them is Ever After High series, Mattel's series of dolls, books, and animated episodes that happened to end abruptly a couple of years ago. This book was made to show children what it would be like in high school of being the children of famous fairy tale characters like the Mad Hatter, Snow White, the Evil Queen, Prince Charming, etc., etc. Now, the story. This is Applewhite, daughter of Snow White, who was destined for a happily ever after. And this is Raven Queen, daughter of the Evil Queen. She is not at all happy about destined to be evil. She does not like to be evil. But if she does not sign the storybook of legends to follow her plea, then she will go poof. Oh, that's what the headmaster said. Well, there was a rumor of a student who once upon a time didn't do what she was going to do. And, well, she went poof. Huh, that's sad. I love the character. I love Raven and her will to fight against her destiny. But I really disliked Apple and her lack of empathy and such towards people. She was really rude and mean to Raven because she did not want to sign Storybook of Legends, so she could not live her destiny. That's sad. Apple is quite catty, and considering she's supposed to be, well, Snow White's daughter, all pure innocence and whatnot, it really conflicts with her role. For example, her lack of dwarfness. Her dwarfs have names like Frank and Phil, but she calls them silly, laughs at them, and renames them to Slowdy, Sloppy, and all those, and them clearly not liking that. Raven Queen is not really very happy about her not being appreciated by others. She's being prejudged because of her mother. Everyone is scared of her, but she is a really innocent creature. And Apple does not seem to understand that. This book was fun and original enough to keep me turning pages all the time. But the constant pop culture was nauseatingly annoying. Like, they used the term fairy for very and charming for darling. Everyone has mirror phones, and the music of One Reflection and Taylor's Quick is quite popular. And I feel that these references seem very artificial and forced, and are quickly going to seem dated. I like the moral of this book being that you can choose who you want to be, regardless of your story. You do not have to follow your parents' footsteps, or you have to follow something that's marked out by others. You can choose who you want to be, whether you have a good ending, or if you want to change your story because you do not like it. You can choose who you want to be. And for all, I really love this book. The age recommendation for this was 7 to 11 years old. But in my opinion, honestly, I think anyone can read this book. It is really interesting. And all the advice it gave me was really helpful in life. That's all from me. That's my book review. Thank you.